Let's just go ahead and jump on into it. Benny, if you want to blame somebody, blame your own dumb behind. You shouldn't have signed them papers, and A, you wouldn't have got stabbed. B, you wouldn't be in the hospital fighting for your life. And if you want to put the guilt off of you and put it on somebody else, blame your dumb behind sister trying to get her opportunity in the check off of somebody else hard work and success and money that don't belongs to her behind, but she's so quick to get a quick buck, and so is you. So you want to blame somebody, forget Jim. Blame your behind and blame your silly sister and her opportunities behind, and you becoming a little opportunist yourself. So if you want to blame anybody besides Jim, and yes, this was all Jim. Yes, Jim is the reason you got stabbed. Yes, Jim is the reason that you almost died in the hospital. Blame your own behind for not signing no papers, buddy. We not finna blame Jim on this. Your mama begged and pleaded with you in that bank. Sign this money over to this man. This is this man money. Your sister is stealing somebody else's money. You need to do the right thing. Sign this money over. Stop. What are you doing? Why are you listening to her? Don't you know every time she gets something to get some money, it always involve y'all and get y'all in trouble too? Do you not remember the houses in the tow yard and how bad that ended for you? You ended up in jail, dummy, because of your sister and her get quick. And her get quick scams, or her little scams she like to run around here with. So if you want to blame somebody, blame your own behind why you got stabbed. We not gonna blame Jim. We gonna blame you, you nut. Cause you should have signed that money over and stop listening to your sister trying to get an opportunity or a landfall or splash your money anywhere she can. You'll start falling for your sister quick, quick scam sooner or later. Keep right on falling for your sister scams and see where you end up at. Next time you're gonna end up 6 feet under. Keep on following your sister. I bet you wish you wouldn't have signed them papers now, don't you? I bet you wish you $8 million worth of money. You wish you would have listened to your mom and signed them papers over in that bank. Yes, your sister bank, but you let your dumb ass sister convince you not to sign them papers, which made Jim do what he had to do to get his money back, and I don't blame him. $8 million is a lot of money that don't belong to now one of y'all. You sit up here listening to your sister talking about a cut, and I can only imagine what kind of cut she gonna give you. You see, well, you don't know how she shit at war, excuse me, but you'll find out soon enough. Keep on following behind your sister. Your sister like quick scams to get some cash. Apparently you love them too. I'm not blaming Jim. I'm blaming your behind because you decided to go along with this. Now you done got stabbed right here acting like a 2-year-old with a stab wound. Mom, where you going, Mom? Mom, where you going? So, Benny, don't blame Jim. Hell no, I know you trying to protect your son and save your son. Let your dummy son get what's gonna happen to him. Since he wanna keep somebody else's money, listen to his dumb ass sister. Let whatever happen to him happen to him. He deserve it. I don't feel nothing for him at all. Cause it could have been easier and well enough for him to hand that money over. He know it's wrong. He know that the money don't belong to his sister or him, but he want to keep the money. So whatever happened to him, gonna happen to him. David, you better go get your son some type of help, and I mean some type of mental help. I don't give a damn if he got a psychiatry license, a shrink license, a doctor license, any type of license. That license don't mean nothing to me. He couldn't have much shrink this 24 pack of sodas over here for me. I'll be darned if I let him shrink these 24 pack of sodas over here in my room. He couldn't even shrink me. I couldn't take him serious. I would love to be in a room with him and laugh in his face, trying to tell me my problems, and he don't realize what the hell his problem is. Like he is a straight up dummy. If it weren't for you, well, if it weren't for Madison telling you what the hell was going on, and this dummy, oh, I fixed it. Oh, it's fine. Oh, I talked to him. Oh, he not gonna hurt me. Oh, he not gonna do this to me. If it weren't for your daddy and Madison basically trying to save your little dummy behind with the psychiatry license, you'll be right here dead, basically. You admitted that you like him, but when he not crazy, when the hell is he not crazy, and when the hell do you like him, Jeffrey? Please explain this to me, because all we see that nut is acting crazy. So when the hell do he got time to be himself and not be a nut? That's all I want to know. I like him when he ain't being crazy. I like him. Madison said it right. You love that man, and every damn love he give you, you love every bit single minute. You love every single minute of it. When had that man ever been nice to you? Ever since you met that man have been nothing but hell and fire and brimstone in your life, making your life a living hell. Any man that come near you or be around you, what he do? Come around scaring them away or beating them up like he did Madison in that parking garage. So when the hell did this nut have a time to teach you and love you and you like him when he ain't crazy? When the hell do his crazy not show? Cause we have not seen him not crazy. So when the hell do his crazy not show, Jeffrey? Please explain to me when he don't show his crazy. Cause that's all we see at the nutty side of him. He a whole pistachio nut and not a pecan. So when the hell do he show his soft, gentle, softer side, loving on you, cuddling and kissing you? When the hell do that side come out? When the cameras go off? When he not acting? Cause all we seen is this man acting a darn fool. So when the hell do he got time to be nice and you like him when he ain't acting crazy? Please explain to me, Jeffrey. And you gonna have the audacity gonna tell Madison he got 3 strikes, he got 1 strike now. So how many do Mr. Officer have? This man then beat you, pointed a gun at you how many times? Beat you in the hospital, twisted your arm around. This man basically beat you about 3 or 4 times. You talking about Madison got 2 more strikes left and he got a strike. So I'm guessing Mr. Officer don't have any, or you like to be touched. That show you mean love or whatever. So how many do Mr. Officer have? You talking about Madison got 2 more strikes left. So Justin don't get no strikes. He entitled to rough you up, beat you up, harass whatever man around you or whatever and all this, and he don't get no strikes, no warnings, no stop that, that's not nice or whatever. He entitled to do whatever the hell he want to and make your life a living hell, and no strikes, no consequences, no nothing from him. You can't leave him alone because you admitted that night that you love, well, you like him, which possibly mean you love him. So where the hell is his grace? Where the hell is his warnings? Where the hell is his consequences? I'm waiting. And David, I can only blame you, buddy. You've been with Veronica how long? That boy grown up around that abuse and he think that's what love is. So if you want to blame somebody, blame you and Veronica for raising him around that type of environment, cause that boy just ain't learning what the hell that is. That boy had to see that somewhere and live that somewhere. And basically him being bullied in school and probably that's all he know all about abuse and all that, and not to mention this nut that tried to kill you how many times. So if you want to blame somebody, David, blame your own behind and Veronica crazy ass too. So, cause that's all he know. The man had been bullied all the way through school and college. He killed the person that was bullying him. His mama was bullying him. Now you got Justin around here bullying him up, bullying him, beating him up, and he thinking that's fine and that's love, and that mean he love him. So if you want to blame somebody for the way Mr. Officer around here treating your son, and all of a sudden you want to hire somebody to beat the brakes off of Justin, which he deserved, and that was a long time coming, and I'm surprised that you actually had the balls to do that. But that's your son, and you trying to teach him that ain't what love is, though. But he didn't see that between you and Veronica, so I'm not surprised or shocked that the fact that he was bullied, that's probably all that man know is abuse and being abused and getting beat up in rough house, and that's probably the only way he know his love. So if you want to blame somebody, blame yourself and Veronica. And still to this day, she's still around here bullying you and harassing your son. So if you want to blame somebody while your son getting harassed by um, a whole, he ain't fired. I forgot what the hell it's called, but whatever. He ain't fired, but damn, drawing the blank. Well, he ain't fired or whatever though, but yeah, you want to blame somebody, blame your own behind, David, cause I blame you, and I blame that crazy devil of yours too, so that's y'all parenting, that's y'all doing it, y'all enjoy that. Not gay for pain. I feel sorry for you that Mr. Officer raped you in that jail cell and he took full advantage of you. However, I know where you came from. I know you're a prostitute. I know you willing to give it to anybody with some deep pockets. You try to act like you ain't gay, but Mr. Officer would have never raped you like the way he did. And Mr. Officer pockets was deep. You'll go get and your back do swing anyway the money wind try and blow. So don't sit there and play like you wouldn't be gay if Mr. Officer pockets was deep. Come on now. You're a prostitute. Well, you're an escort. Don't tell me that you wouldn't do that. Just like you wanted that, just like that old man had them pocket was deep and you basically robbed him of his money. You mean to tell me if Mr. Officer money pockets wasn't deep, you wouldn't have swung your back his way and wouldn't have dived into that water and wouldn't have let him took advantage of you. Um, Gay for pain. Like I said, I feel sorry for you that he raped you. I don't feel sorry for you or in any other aspect. I don't feel sorry for you cause you ain't no better than Candace. You right here stealing people's jewelry and stuff. So you just as a thieving as Candace is, and you expect me to feel sorry for you? Like I said, my heart goes out to anybody that got raped and taken advantage of. I'm with you on that. I'm glad Veronica taking helping you out with that though, but I'm glad you realize that Veronica is not your friend. And yeah, if I was you, I wouldn't do that whole trying to take down Justin. That's for her own financial game, and that's her way of taking down one of her enemies. Basically, you just helping her take down one of her enemies, and you seen how quick when you help, well, she helped you out because you were scared of the big bad wolf, and all of a sudden you then found your voice because you would have never in a million years talked to Mr. Officer the way you talked to Mr. Officer. I guess you had a crowd, you was doing your job. I guess people was watching, and all of a sudden that voice that you couldn't find or didn't have, all of a sudden you got that voice, and you're telling Mr. Officer you won't go upstairs with him. You're not taking advantage of me anymore. You can do whatever you want to. You can tell my boss, I don't care. Do whatever you got to do. I'm not going upstairs with you. You're not getting no more of me. You're not touching me like that. But I'm glad you kind of snapped out of it immediately when you realized that Veronica wasn't there for you neither. Yeah, she needs your testimony to help take that thing down. That's right here using his job to take advantage of people and beat up on people. Get his little homophobic out of him, just like somebody need to beat that out of you, Veronica. And basically taking advantage because the job he got. And of course, he an officer. People got to respect him and listen to him and obey him. And basically using his job to be a serial rapist and God knows whatever else he done before we met him. Before Jeffrey. So God can only tell though. But I'm glad you found your little voice, Gay for pain. But I'm glad you also snapped out of it once Veronica was there to help you up a little bit. And I'm glad you realized that she wasn't also there for you. And she had undercover officers there waiting on you to ask you about her jewelry that she been asking you about. And she was going to arrest you because you stole her jewelry. And your little smart dummy self all on camera don't realize this woman got you on camera stealing her jewelry and going through her stuff like that's your house and all that. So like I said, Mr. Gay for Pay, I feel sorry for you, but not that much. Nothing, really not that much. Like, and then you try to play a little hard ass with your balls, talking about some. No, I'm not going upstairs with him. My back don't swing that way. I'm straight. I'm not having sex with him. Then he said, "Yeah, you need to either go upstairs or you mentioning fired. I can fire you because I don't need this type of energy around here. We got to keep this quiet and secret. And with your arrest record and what you used to do and." Now you an escort, you can blow the whistle on out of us. So we need for you either to go upstairs and give it up or do what you got to do. You threaten us, say you quit, or you gonna get fired or pretend like you were fired. That man was dead behind serious and firing you and he was about to let you go. Then you realize, oh shoot, I really need this job. I can't really play around with the I quit. You can't fire me. I need this money. So I'm glad you realized that. Not a Miss Steven old lady. Catherine, I didn't express to you how I feel about you running around here talking about some you want to have sex with these men and all that. Like, Catherine, enjoy yourself. I just hope you don't end up with a nasty infection. Matter of fact, I hope you get an infection or something, and that'll sit you down. While you up here trying to keep up with Jim body count, what the hell you need to be doing is sitting down somewhere and acting like an old lady. Like Veronica said, and she did have a point when y'all got done playing pleasantries about each other's son and how y'all doing, knowing darn well y'all don't mean that. And Catherine, you like a female dog in heat ready to have sex. Really, you are. And you think it's hard for Veronica to read your body language? You run around here willing to have sex with anybody that's willing to take advantage of you. Really, you are. Like I said, female dog in heat, ready to have sex. Whether it's with a young man, an old man, or anybody that can make your boat go, you willing to have sex with them. So I'm gonna need for you to sit down somewhere, old lady, and stop trying to do what you're doing. It don't look good on you and it don't look appealing on you. And I'm glad Veronica pointed that out to you there. Of course I can tell. Anybody that can read body language can tell that that wasn't boss and employee right there. That's more of I'm ready to have sex. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot female dog in heat. Please get on top of me and take advantage of me and make me feel good. Get this heat off of my body because I'm ready to have some hot sex. Like anybody can tell that. Anybody that can sit there and read you and just sit there and look at you in this conversation can tell that you ready to have sex. Can tell that that's all you want. You there to have sex and have fun. And then when RK came up there, ooh, who is this? Oh, well, you ready to have some fun too? Oh, is this the new guy? He'll work. Like, sit down somewhere, old lady. Stop acting like a female horn dog. That doesn't look good on you. What are y'all, 40, 50? Character age on this show? Act like a 40 or 50 or 50 or 50 act like a 40 or 53-year-old woman. Better yet, 60-year-old woman. Old ladies don't do that. They carry themselves with style and grace. For crying out loud, you're a crier. What would your dad and your family think about you right here having sex with anything that got a pause? You need to sit your old behind down somewhere, and that don't look flattery on you at all. And then, of course, they sat there and played around with each other and the FBI and you after you and after this and after that. And the FBI for what happened to David and basically that other stuff. And oops, I forgot about the whole thing that really pissed Justin off. Like I said, if there really is a case about you and the Wyatt Cryer, how you try to make that man suck your thing for them drugs because you know he run around here crazy and want that bump, and you know how bad he willing to get that bump, meaning to go gay and have gay for pay, like gay for pay in real life. Like, I hope some charges going down on your head. I hope that since you got your behind whooped at the end of this episode, that you really do get something else happen to you. Like, you lose your job because you don't deserve that job. Veronica really do have you prosecuted or find a way to get some charges on you to stick, meaning that RK also agreed to press charges on you also. And with Wise story, with him theming for his cocaine, I hope some charges stick to your behind, cause you been running around here having your enemy and mind them on your cake and eat it too. Then you worrying about every time a man around Jeffrey, you want to get mad at him and beat that man up and this, that, and the third. You right here having your cake and eat it too, but Jeffrey can't have his cake and eat it too, but you okay to do it for you though. So I hope them charges do stick to that behind. And I hope you and I hope you get some type of prosecution for you won't be terminated for your job, that you will actually get fired from your job. I think that was the word I was looking for earlier. But we just gonna start that. We just gonna keep that one there. Jim. Let's go ahead and get Jim and Thirsty on out the way and the other Thirsty on out the way. Cause that's basically it. Oh, we got another Thursday, Landon and Charles. But let's go on here since we on the criers. So, Jim, your little power not working. Yeah, your last name might be Crier. Yeah, you might be a judge. But D.A. George, he ain't scared of that ass. And you seen what he told you. Go ahead, do what you got to do. Go to an attorney general, the pop general, the pop tart general, or the shoe general. Go to any general you want to, calling yourself trying to say that I'm overdoing my job or doing too much or harassing and bothering you and your son. He got your son because your son was dumb enough to sit there and try to do a bump in front of the DA, and them drugs was in his pocket, which got his fingerprints on them. So basically, if you try to argue that your son was too poor to have drugs, yeah, Miss Dummy Sarah sought him up with them drugs, and he thought that was a free opportunity to get him a bump, and he was about to take that bump in front of the judge, so he took him in. And George, I don't know why the hell you would want to use Wyatt of anybody as a witness for you with taking down his mom and dad. I aim higher in life besides putting wired on the stand. What you gonna do? Load him up the next. What you gonna do? Load him up the day before the Nope. He'll be ready for a next bump before court. What you gonna do? Let him have fun with cocaine the night before court? Well, the morning before court, get him all round up on cocaine. Then hope he can testify. Hope that he can get it all out without shaking and jittering and all that. Like, why would you want to put yourself through that aggravation? That's a lot of aggravation, and I ain't need much no DA that I wouldn't want to go through. Putting Wyatt on the stand knowing he a hostile witness and knowing that he a coke addict. Like, why would you want to do that? Like, aim higher in life. For crying out loud, you might get more out of Sarah than you do out that cokehead, because that's a dumb cokehead right there. And anybody that's willing to do drugs in front of the DA dead in front of their face, I wouldn't trust that as far as I can throw him, because he still want that hit and that bump. And the reason he told you that he'll testify against his daddy, but he can get out and get his bump or go find him a bump. So I don't know why you want to use Wyatt as a hostile witness or use him in general as a witness to take down Jim. You wasting your time there, and that's about all I'm saying. Landon in Charles, and that's it. What can I say about that scene? Charles, first of all, you was offended that he was hitting on you, was trying to get in your pants, and was about to try to give you some pleasure. Then you punched him in the jaw, and I guess you figured you hurt him or whatever. So then you go up here, and then the night episode, and then you punch them in the jaw, which probably messed up that man's jaw. That man probably hurting right now still for you punching him in the jaw. But now all of a sudden this episode, oh, now you feel bad that you punched him in the jaw. Now this man got to wear makeup. You didn't know he was gay. You didn't ask, but you didn't assume he was gay. I don't know how you missed the warning signs that he was gay. You ain't gonna tell me that you didn't know that man was gay and expect me to believe that you didn't know that man was gay. This the second time this man tried to hit on you in a gay manner. And the first time wasn't enough to tell you that this man might be gay or bisexual or got a thing for me. And Landon, as for you talking about controlling yourself, since he done put you in the jaw, before or after you take my advice and go download every gay app that you can on your phone and fill your phone up with gay apps, where you can find your boyfriend or somebody to have sex with to get your doggy almost said doggy ass out of he. Before you get your doggy behind out of he, and you acting like a male dog and he and acting like a male dog and he trying to have sex with anybody that'll give you sex. So when the hell is you gonna be able to control yourself around this man, knowing that this man ain't gay? So when are you gonna be able to control yourself? That's all I want to know. When the hell you gonna control yourself? You can't control yourself, and now, since y'all got an understanding now you trying to help him bring Candace back in his life, cause I'm guessing you said he kind of mean or whatever, and you don't like that side of him, and Candace is good for him, and he more nicer when Candace around. So now you trying to recruit Candace back in the fold for him or whatever. So whatever. You have fun with that. I'm still trying to wonder how you gonna control yourself. If you ain't download any apps to try to find you no sex partner, you can't control yourself. And it was your job this time. Next time it's gonna be your eye, or you gonna get beat down like Mr. Officer got beat down. So either one works for me, I guess, since you can't control yourself, and it been proven off the episode that you can't control yourself. But that's for you to figure out and not for me to figure out. Anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.